Good afternoon, students. Welcome to 6th standard social class. Students, I hope all are safe at home by God's grace. Students, in this week we are studying about land and oceans unit 2 in geography. Now we are going to continue the same lesson also. Last class we have seen first order landforms. In first order landforms, what are the parts includes continent and oceans. In continents, there are 7 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. Okay. Now, in continent or land, there are 5 classification in Sangam period: Kurunji, Mullai, Marudam, Neidal, Pal. It's clear, children. Now we are going to see second order landforms. Second order landforms. In second order landforms are categorized as mountains, plateaus, and plains. Mountains, plateaus, and plains. Okay, let's continue the lesson. Mountains. Mountains are the source of rivers. Mountains are the source of rivers because when the rain comes, the water flows from upper level to lower levels. Upper level to lower level. So mountains are the sources of rivers. So that means when the rain comes on the mountain ranges, it comes down. That is called waterfalls. Waterfalls, no? Okay. They provide shelter to flora and fauna. The mountains give shelter. Shelter means what? Home, house. For what? To flora and fauna. Flora means different types of plants, trees. In the forest or in the mountains, so many trees, plants are present. Okay. And the fauna means animals. In the mountains, there are different types of animals, that is jungle. Different types of animals lives. So the mountains provide shelter to flora and fauna. Here tourism is an important activity. In the mountain regions, tourism, people from those who are living in plain places, they go to hill stations, mountains, to see the natural things. They enjoy the nature. So tourism is an important activity. During summer, people go to mountain regions to enjoy the pleasing cool weather. During summer time, that is after finishing their annual exam, April, May, like this, no? So that is during summer time, people go to mountain regions to enjoy the pleasing cool weather. What are all the mountain regions in Tamil Nadu, children? We have to see now. Udagamandalam. Udagamandalam means Ooty, Kodaikanal, Kolli Hills, Erkod, and Yelagiri are some of the hill stations found in Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, these are all the hill stations. Hill stations means what? Mountain regions. What are the places, children? Udagamandalam, that is Ooty, Kodaikanal, Kolli Hills, Erkod, and Yelagiri are some of the hill stations found in Tamil Nadu. Okay, children. Next one, plateaus. Now we are going to see plateaus. What are plateaus? Now we are going to see. Plateaus are the elevated portions of the earth. Plateaus are the elevated portions of the earth that have flat surfaces bounded by steep slopes. Children, usually mountains, what is the shape of the mountains? Triangle shape. The top is sharp and the sides are slope. The base is broad. So the mountain shape is triangular shape. In the triangular shape, In between, there are elevated portions, that is a flat surface bounded by steep slopes. The elevation of plateaus may be few hundred meter or several thousand meter. The elevated portion or the flat portions, it may be a few hundreds meter or several thousand meter. Okay. Tibetan Plateau. Tibetan Plateau is the highest plateau in the world. Tibetan Plateau is the highest plateau in the world. So it is called as the roof of the world. So Tibetan Plateau is called as the roof of the world. Roof means what? When the house, no, the top region. The top region is called the roof of the world. The flat the flat topped part of the plateau is called tableland. Tableland. The flat topped part of the plateau is called tableland. The plateaus are generally rich in minerals. These places, the plateau places are generally have rich in minerals. They have more minerals. The Chota Nagpur Plateau. The Chota Nagpur Plateau is one of the mineral rich plateaus in India. The Chota Nagpur Plateau is one of the so many minerals. What are the minerals? Iron, silver, aluminium, coal. These are all the minerals present in this plateaus in India. Therefore, mining is one of the major activities of the people living here. Those who are living in Chota Nagpur Plateau, their main work, their main activities is mining. Okay, next one, the Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau is in peninsular India, is of volcanic origin. Volcanic origin. The Deccan Plateau in peninsular India is of volcanic origin. Next, do you know Dharmaburi Plateau, Coimbatore Plateau, and Madurai Plateau are found in Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, there are three plateaus are present. What are the children? Dharmaburi Plateau, Coimbatore Plateau, and Madurai Plateau are found in Tamil Nadu. It's clear. Next, we are going to see plains. We are going to see plains. Plains are a flat and relatively low-lying lands. Plains means what, children? Plains are a flat or relatively low-lying lands. This land what we are living now, where we are living now. So this is called plains. Plains are usually less than 200 meter above sea level. Plains means usually less than 200 meter above sea level. 200 meter above sea level, that places is called plains. Sometimes they may be rolling or undulating. Sometimes they may be rolling or undulating. Most plains are formed by rivers and the tributaries and distributaries. Most of the plains are many. Plains are formed by what? Formed by rivers and the tributaries. River is the main and tributary means there are branches of these rivers. For the branches, again there are different branches. Okay, that is called distributary. So most plains are formed by rivers and the tributaries and distributaries. These plains are used extensively for agriculture due to the availability of water and fertile soil. In Tamil Nadu, there are so many rivers, no children? Okay, in the so many rivers, Kaveri, okay, and Tinbennai Aru, and so many rivers are there. These plains are used extensively for agriculture due to the availability of water and fertile soil. So, in the river waters, they construct dams. They construct dams to store water, to store the river water or rainwater. For what purpose? For agriculture. For agriculture purpose, they store water. Okay. They beaches and sand dunes are some examples of third order landforms. Third order landforms. Okay. Next we are going to see the plains have, do you know, the plains have been the cradle of civilizations from the earliest times. The plain regions have been the cradle of civilizations from the earliest times. Civilization means olden people, old stone age people or early men, they are nomadic people. Nomadic men means they are not settled in proper places, they are moving on one place to another place, they are moving, that is called nomadic. Afterwards they settled near water. They settled near water means the river sides they settled. Okay, so in these places they develop their life. They develop, that is called civilizations. That is called civilizations. For example, the Indus, in India. In India, the Indus River, no? So people settled there. They developed their civilizations. The Nile Valley in Egypt. In Egypt, country, there is a Nile Valley, Nile River. In that places, people settled and developed their civilizations, or some of the early civilizations which developed and flourished. Which developed and flourished. Okay, children. Next one. They are most suitable for human habitation. This plain, the plain region, are most suitable for human habitation. Human habitation. Hence, they are highly populated regions of the world. So, the plains regions, they are highly populated. Most of the people living in plains only. Okay, so highly populated regions of the world. The oldest civilizations like Mesopotamian and the Indus civilizations developed in river plains. The Mesopotamian civilization and the Indus civilization are the oldest civilizations. Why? Because people settled river near rivers. People settled near rivers and developed their civilizations. The Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain in North India is one of the largest plains in the world. The Indo-Gangetic Plain in North America. In North America is one of the largest plains in the world. The plains formed by River Kaveri and Vaigai are important plains found in Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, children, there are two civilizations, that is, people settled near River Kaveri and people settled near Vaigai. These two rivers are the main civilization of Tamil Nadu. Coastal plains. Coastal plains are the low-lying lands adjacent to oceans and seas. Coastal plains means what, children? Near seashore or river shore. Okay. So coastal plains are the low-lying lands. Low-lying lands adjacent to oceans and seas. Oceans and seas. Okay, children. Now see, this is the valley. Valley means the two sides are mountains and center portion water, rivers. valley, beach. Beach means what? Sea. This is sand. Beach and sand dunes. Sand dunes means in the desert region, the sand, most full of sand. Okay. Thank you, children.